Happy Thursday, guys. You've got me in for some move. We've got Kat in for some demos. Set up for today, you're going to need some kettlebells, maybe a barbell, maybe a dumbbell, a bike, a box, and a little bit of rig. We're going to kick off our warm-up with 30 seconds cardio of choice. Nothing too stressful as you start out, but just something to get that heart rate up. We're then going to take ourselves over to the rings. We're going to look to hit 10 ring rows. The further forwards you take your feet, the harder that row becomes, so find something suitable for you. Once we've hit 10 of them, we're just going to hit 10 body weight good mornings. So Kat's going to find herself a little bit of space. She's going to hinge at the hip, keeping those knees back, moving through a range that's comfortable for her. We'll bounce around this one for 5 minutes, guys. When we're done that, we're then going to note the time because we've got a 15-minute piece to take care of to start with. Movement-wise, we're going to be looking at 5 to 10 bent over rows. So Kat's going to go double kettlebell for this. She hinges at the hip into that position that we were just in for that good morning. She rows those kettlebells into her torso, aiming for a belly button under control. Now, go slightly lighter. It's going to become a little bit more hypertrophy, a little bit more about building some muscle. Go a little bit heavier. It's going to make you a little bit stronger. When she's done 5 to 10 to them, she's going to go back to the rings and either do 5 to 10 ring rows, or we could progress this to some kind of stricter pull, maybe 5 to 10 chin-ups or 5 to 10 pull-ups. We'll try and hold a nice tight hollow throughout them. When you've done that, now this bit's super important. You drop off that bar, you drop off those rings, you go back to your cardio toy, and you're going to hit a 30-second sprint. That needs to be a sprint, needs to be max effort. You need to finish those 30 seconds and be like, whoo, I'm not doing any more of them today. Once you've bounced around that for 15 minutes, we're then going to think about some Romanian deadlifts and some box jumps. So this is kind of a bit of an accessory for the posterior chain, so that back area of your body. Kat will go single kettlebell. That Romanian deadlift differs slightly from a normal deadlift because it starts at the top and we keep those knees further back. So it's kind of very similar position to the good morning that we've already seen today. Beautiful. Could do it with a kettlebell, could do it with a barbell, could do it with a dumbbell. I'm looking for 10 of them and then 3 to 5 high box jumps. So you could start on some plates. Kat's already done a couple of box jumps in the previous video, so she's going straight to a 24. What I would like you to try and do on this one is land as tall as you can. So as you jump, we get as little knee bend as possible. Enjoy this one, guys. It's going to be spicy on the bums.